It has been a while since I've done one of these, but I mean, we've got things to talk about, so let's get right into it here. Temperatures today, not bad, 83, 84 degrees. Our normal high is right around 87, 88 degrees, so this is not nearly as bad as it could be as we're getting into the end of May. It's almost June, folks. I can't believe it's already here, but we've been busy, and time flies when you're having fun. Overnight lows tonight, 67, 68 degrees, so we're just below that 70-degree mark overnight, and we're hoping maybe we'll get rid of some of that humidity here, so the nights will feel a little bit cooler before it's just hot all around the clock there. Unfortunately, we are kind of in the medium range. Actually, we're kind of closer to low medium, but I think that maybe medium is a little more realistic. So your main allergens there, grass, hickory, and Osage orange, or if you're not familiar with that, you might know that as horse apples. That's what we are seeing out there right now. So if you're a little bothered in your sinuses, then one of those things might be bothering you today, especially, hey, the grass. A lot of people are going to be mowing, so if you're bothered by grass, best wishes to you. Well, we look at the regional radar, and look how nice that is. There's nothing here, nothing going on across our area. There's some down by Laredo there, a little bit up along the Red River, and then last night's storms, that complex, on through the deep south here. Plenty of severe weather going on there, but fortunately not for us. We don't have to deal with that. And if we look at the water vapor imagery here, you can see that drier air that is filtering in, bringing in the nicer conditions. Now, we may see a few showers and thunderstorms later today. I can't rule out one, two, maybe three little stray storms. These are going to be more of just your kind of popcorn thunderstorms. They might get a little bit spicy. They might have some heavy rain, lots of lightning and thunder, and maybe some small hail, gusty winds, that kind of thing. Just your average afternoon storms, but nothing to write home about. But that doesn't mean that we're done. We got a couple of things to point to. First of all, you can see all of this unsettled weather over in the desert Southwest. I've been talking a lot the last few days, so you're going to have to forgive my tongue for being a little worn out here. But we have that disturbance there. That will be making its way west throughout the day. And later tonight, we'll see storms in the southwest region here, right in the Rio Grande Valley. And by tomorrow morning, midday, we will have storms in our area, basically what's left from that. Now, there is a slight risk of severe weather out there, but the good news is I don't think that we'll be looking at much severe weather. We'll get the leftovers, and this thing will probably be a bit worn out by the time it gets here, but could still be some stronger storms, so we'll keep an eye on that for you. But then up to the north, you notice this system here, this little spin, we'll get a cold front from that on Thursday. Again, looks like some storms, but it doesn't look like a whole lot of severe weather, not like we've seen the last several days. I can't rule out a stronger storm or two. It is May after all, but we are looking at least a few showers and thunderstorms that will be making their way through, and then we're good until one of those mangy little complexes comes out of Oklahoma on Saturday. Looks like late in the day. So we don't have this prolonged constant storm pattern like we've had the last several days, but we do have a few shots at rain. And what I'll note on that, we look fantastic in the drought department, and that is great going into June, so I'm not going to argue with that at all. We will be wishing for more rain by the time we get to July, August, and September. So let's take a look at the forecast here. Today, just a low chance of a stray shower or two, light north winds, fairly cool temperatures. Tomorrow, more clouds. Again, we'll have that disturbance, what's left of it at least, moving through. And I'm thinking about a 30, maybe a 40% chance. I'm going to keep looking at models. I may bump that up by tonight, and I'll keep you updated on that. But tomorrow looks cool again. Thursday, once again cool. And Thursday, we'll have that cold front coming through. Probably a little bit of an uptick in storm activity, but again, neither of these events, none of them really look severe at this point. I can't rule out a severe storm or two, but it just doesn't look like anything that's going to attract the storm chasers to our area. Friday looks nice, 83 degrees. Saturday, we're warming up a little bit, 85, but we do have to watch for one of those little complexes coming out of Oklahoma. These are really tough to forecast this far out, so you'll have to give us a little bit of time to figure out the timing and kind of give you what to expect there, especially when it comes to will it be severe by the time it gets here. We got to wait a little while to get those specifics, so be patient with us, but that looks like late Saturday. Now, Sunday, Monday, yep, we're going into June, and we are appropriately warming up, 88, 89, probably closer to 90 degrees by the time we get there. So just be patient. We have our May showers before our June warm-up, and everything is pretty much on schedule here. So Not as many storms as we've had the last several days, but we do have some on the way, and we will keep you updated throughout the week, so stay tuned to South Metro Weather.